Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Mandi ki Baatein, where you get a glimpse of what goes behind making India's first and biggest natural fiber ecosystem. The people, the processes, the challenges, excitement, the workplace. So here we are to get into a candid conversation. I am Priya, Assistant Director of Marketing at ReshaMandi, and today we have Madhuraj, Project Manager, Facilities and Infrastructure. And yeah, let's get going.
Sure.
So welcome Madhuraj.
Thank you, Priya.
Thank
you for welcoming me to this episode, Mandi ki Baatein.
Thank you Madhuraj. So just tell me, what brought you to ReshaMandi? How did that journey happen?
It was a normal walkthrough. Like, I got a call from my HR. It's a normal process which happens. So, ReshaMandi was new concept for me. Like this agriculture, maybe it is into agriculture, into textile thing. So all this was a new environment for me.
Okay.
So I thought of it's something new to learn here.
Okay.
So I learnt a lot after coming here. It's almost a journey of 1.8 months. So I've learnt a lot here.
Okay. So facilities and infrastructure, to me, I mean, I have certain ideas, and I mean, I'll be honest in accepting. I understand that this team takes care of the physical spaces that we work with, that we work at, our warehouses, our centers in the most remote places, our corporate offices, our branch offices. I mean, but I'm pretty sure that there is much more to your team.
Correct.
So what does facilities and infrastructure enable for ReshaMandi?
As you said, primary objective of our team is to look after the facilities. Like it may be farms, procurement centers, sourcing centers, yarns sourcing center as well as procurement sales centers, and even weaves warehouses. So approximately we have around 50 plus centers of ReshaMandi, and if you come down to farms, 30 plus, and 7 of yarns and 4 of weaves. So here, what we do here is like from the sourcing of centers, in the sense real estate, to the setup of the facility. It may be like farms requires different requirements and weaves require different requirements. So we come to know what is the requirement of the business, and on that basis we deliver, we set up the facilities and give it to the business for their operations. Bigger projects which we have done is the Asia's second largest Mandi, which is in Ramnagar.
Oh, that is awesome.
Okay, and presently in pipeline 2 projects are going on, which is warehouses for Resha Weaves, which is in Mumbai, Bhiwandi, and one more which is in Bangalore. So this is the current one which is in line, so within a month it will be like launching. So
I have personally seen in my journey of 1 year how we have evolved as a company in making decisions where we want to put a center, how big that center should be, and I'm pretty sure that you have also learned some templatization of processes must have happened. So how have your processes evolved, or what are the initiatives that you have taken to make that selection or setting up of the establishments smooth?
See, it will be a different requirements from different verticals. So based on the requirements or inputs from the business team, we go according to those, calculating all the requirements. Like maybe to find a facility for a farm, it should be in the place where farmers are accessible to the center. So we go in that way that we place these facilities in the right place. For the weaves warehouse, we require a place where warehouse facilities are available. So the area we use to find the locations will be based on the business requirement.
Right.
Priya, talking about marketing, I would like to ask you, like, see, we have different verticals, like maybe farms, maybe weaves and yarns. Like farms is a place where people, in the sense farmers are not reachable to social media or digital media. So how you will see that our ReshaMandi is reaching those farmers in the remote locations?
Okay. So I get the question. First and foremost, I want to just dispel this notion that farmers are not on social media.
Okay.
The social media now is entrenched into the lives of everybody, especially in India. Everybody has got mobile internet.
Correct.
People that we assume are not on social media, you would see them using Instagram, making reels,
Correct.
or you would see them on other social media platforms. If not on Instagram and Facebook, they are certainly not on LinkedIn. Some of them may not be on Facebook, but I think Instagram has a huge reach. And there are other platforms, say TikTok, or at some point TikTok was. But then I think TikTok did a very good job of bringing the majority, the masses, into the fold of social media.
Correct.
So people are now used to it, and now people are using mods, people are using ShareChat. And the other good thing that these platforms have done is that they have their product is available in vernacular languages. So ShareChat, for example, I think
In the local language.
yes, it is now available in at least 18 Indian languages. So the adoption is there. Where I feel that the masses, or the rural masses, or semi-rural masses is not very comfortable on the digital medium is probably making transactions. So, but they are very good at consuming content. So I think reaching them and making them aware of what we are offering, for that digital medium is perfectly suited. As a marketing professional, that is my job. As someone who runs digital marketing campaigns, that is my job to find better ways of targeting, and sharpening that. So when you talk about the journey of a customer, one of the most used models is someone who is unaware, then someone who is aware, and then someone who considers and chooses your product. So for people who are unaware, to make them aware of our product and offerings, I think digital medium will be fine. For places where you have to put your product into their consideration set and eventually make them prefer your product and make that ultimate transaction, the business transaction, I think that is where I feel that the rural masses is still not comfortable in doing that on digital media. I'm not saying they're not there at all. So for that, we have to support it via ground activations. We have to support that via our salespeople. We have to support that. So that is why we do these. That is why our events team goes down into the ground, does activations. They do a chopal setting. Our sales team does the visits. But on the other hand, if you see the app, the kind of app downloads that we are seeing
From the rural area.
Yeah, from our farmers, from our readers, and from our retailers also. I think all over India, I think we have got a good response. So on a monthly basis, we get almost 8,000, 9,000 app installs. And this is all via digital campaigns.
Correct.
So it is reaching them and they are willing to explore. So we get that. Now the challenge is, how do we bring them the confidence that they can make that transaction on that app without ever having to meet a ReshaMandi salesperson. Probably the first interaction you would need a salesperson, but the repeat transactions can happen without the salesperson's intervention. And over a period of time, when the brand is recognized and the word of mouth travels and the confidence increases, then people will also become very, very comfortable in making even the first transaction without having a ground activity in place. Madhu, what are some of the initiatives that F&I team is undertaking to make our lives as people or workforce of ReshaMandi comfortable?
As a part of facility and infrastructure team, it is our duty to enhance the experience, life experience or living experience here in the office, in the workspace for all the employees. And talking about initiatives, what we are planning is we are planning to have a tuck shops. We already serve foods here, but tuck shop will help them to get their whatever required by the employees. So that is in pipeline, and after that we are planning to set up a small library kind of a thing. The people who like to read, learn can have you make maximum use of it, and maybe for gym setup for a fitness enthusiasts. So this is what we are planning to have in our office to make employees' life much more what do you call easier and
Happening.
happier happening.
I'm personally very, very excited about the gym facilities. Whenever that comes up, I think it just adds so much, ease into your lives. And it's always a worry for me, at least for me personally, to find that time when to go and work out. So
Correct.
thank you so much for doing all of this for us, Madhu.
Okay, Priya, and tell me what you like being in ReshaMandi. Like,
Okay, so I'll tell you why I first of all came to ReshaMandi. I came to ReshaMandi because I come from the city of Bhagalpur. When I came to know that this is a company which is doing something for weavers. I mean, they do a lot of things for a lot of people, but Bhagalpur is the seat of traditional weavers. So when I came to know that ReshaMandi is doing something to enhance the lives of weavers, that is what attracted me to this place. So that sense of purpose is always there. So that makes me get up and come to office every day. But once you are here, what keeps me going is there is always something new to work on. I mean, there are so many audiences that we are catering to. There are a number of challenges. You yourself mentioned some of the challenges, and no one else has ever done this. No one has run an app install campaign for farmers at a scale that I am supposed to do, right? So these are great challenges. I also get to work with lifestyle products. We came up with our D2C website for our apparels. We are also having our Seriskin brand. And these are this is the dream of any marketer, to be able to build a brand from the scratch. So the work is always exciting. At the end of the day, you feel in your heart that you are trying to do something which is going to benefit people that you care about. In my case, it is people from my hometown, but if you just expand it or extrapolate it is the masses who make the textile industry of India the way that it is. It's humongous, and the impact that we can create is great. So yeah, that is what keeps me going here. Well, that was great talking with you, Madhuraj, today. I got to know more about what your department does and what's lying in store for us. Thank you so much, and I hope everybody who gets to see this likes what they hear, get to know us better as company and as people who are building ReshaMandi. Thank you so much.
मंडी की बातें